All right, guys, what's up? Good morning. How are you all doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you guys are doing well too. The cool thing with being home is that I can't see you. So if you're on your phone, I don't know. But if you're in school, you should get off your phone. Just for now, just during explanation. Today is going to be now. Listen, we are heading very closely to the end of the marking period. Believe it or not, and it goes by faster in my class because it's an AB schedule, and I don't see you as often as your other classes. So we don't really have as many days left. And your test is when?
The 29th.
Yes, 29th. The 29th, Friday, January 29th. So it's next Friday, right? Um, cool thing is we have completed all there is to know, all right? And what's left is really review and catch up. And that's my goal because a lot of times we don't have time to catch up, especially in this hybrid life, right? And we're home and we have a lot of distractions at home. You know, some of us are working and it's hard. So I'm going to give time today in class. The good thing for those of you who are on your game and you complete assignments when you should, AKA in class, because I don't give you homework. So, you know, the question for me as a teacher is if you are on Zoom every other day, every class for me, and you're not submitting assignments, it doesn't make sense, right? Because you're in class every day and then you don't submit an assignment that we work on in class. So it's really like added up. It's common sense, right? So if you're not doing the work or you're not submitting the work, then you're not doing anything in class and there is an issue and we need to talk about it. So today I'm going to split you all up into separate Zooms and I'm going to pop in and talk to you guys. Okay? Hopefully I'll have enough time today to get to every single one of you. Including those of you that are doing really well in my class. I do like to acknowledge those of you who are doing really well. You know, unfortunately, sometimes teachers feel like it's hard to get to talk to every single person. And sometimes students who are doing very well kind of get pushed to the side because it's like, you know, we're not worried about you guys, you're doing well. And it's really the people that we need to help a little bit more that we want to talk to, especially during this hybrid life. But I'm going to try my best. So, for those of you who are up to date, what I'm going to ask all of you to do right now is go on to Sapphire and check your grade if you don't know your grade. All right. And you should be doing that often. You know, you should be checking your grade often. One, to make sure, you know, your grade and that you're up to date, but two, to make sure if you completed an assignment that it actually went through. Sometimes it does take a little time to kind of transfer over and sync with Sapphire and Schoology. You guys know it's been a teacher's nightmare this year. But check your grade. Check to see if you're missing anything. If there's a 0 in there, check Schoology. If there's a blank in there, that means I don't have it. It still means it's a 0. Okay. Projects, again, and I've said this before and I'll say this again. Those of you who did not complete your skeletal project on joints, I'm going to assume that you're just not going to do it and that you're okay with your grade as is. But if you're missing other things as well, that really might lower your grade a lot more. So we need to work on that. We need to talk about that. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm splitting you guys up into separate breakout groups. So you'll all be in your own room, which will give you guys the opportunity to ask me questions, to ask for help, and make you feel hopefully a little bit more comfortable talking to me one-on-one if something's going on. Are there any questions? Oh, those of you who are doing well in your class in this class, do I want you to stay on? I do. I want you to stay on because I'm going to try and get to some of you, hopefully all of you. But you can feel free if you got 100, if you have an A, if you're doing very well and you're not missing anything, feel free to work on something else as you're kind of hanging out and you're in class. Okay, so think of it as if you were in class right now. I'm sure there's some people in class right now that are all up to date and they're just going to be kind of sitting here. But I would like you to take advantage of the time that you have to work on something, whether that be my class or another class. Are there any questions before I send you guys off? Good.